What's up, dudes? Here's what's going on. I got all these cards down here. I have the big stack of signs right here. And I have some questions. Somebody might find out the answer to something that they've been wanting to know for a really long time. Well, let's hear about it. Who's this message for? Pisces. Pisces, listen up. Here's the two that I have always wondered. Well, this first one, I need to hang out with a group of dudes as another control group. Because 2 times in my life, I was around 2 random groups of dudes, different ones. Everybody was drinking, chilling, hanging out, whatever it was at the time. And everybody's kind of loosening up, feeling the love, or however they were relaxing. And then all of a sudden, somebody was like, yeah, I had a shitty day last week. And then all the dudes were like, oh. And then this other dude was like, yeah, I had a shitty day last month. Like, do dudes like randomly shit their pants? Because it happened. And all the other dudes were like, yeah. It was like, so knock on wood right now, but I haven't shit my pants since I was a toddler in diapers. But, and then I was with another group, kind of the same conversation. So, here's where I'm stuck. I don't know if I was hanging out with some man babies or if this is just a thing that guys deal with. And then, all right, there's the end of that one. And then I hear cut like that. All right. Then the mixed martial artists gather up, gather up, gather up, especially wrestlers. Here's what I've always wanted. I want a Fandango or something like that. I hear Phantom of the Opera. Okay. Here's what I've always wondered. So I'm channeling. Anything I say is part of your message. When you are locked in wrestling someone, you know you're squeezing each other all the time. Like, when do farts stop being funny? Like when you got your face and some dude's like crotch. All of a sudden, they do a nasty blow fart. Do you take it personally? Is there like an underlying thing? Do they yell out, fair fight, chili for lunch? Like, how does it work? What color belt? Does farts stop being funny? I've got all these random questions. So it's like something like that you've always wanted to know. Let's hear about it. Pisces. Anybody know the answers to those questions? Like, if you know you're gonna, because I know some people who got beef with people that they do sports with. Like sometimes they get checked too hard on purpose. And the other person, they got some internal beef. Like, does somebody have some internal beef that they unload right at the right moment? What's up, copycat? All right. Spirit showing copycat. Let's hear more. Sex shop. And the final one. And the final one. What's the final one? Bad choices. Outdated. Expired. Disused. Old news and discarded. And divorce. Breaking contract. All right. So there's the message. Now, this is also on a higher vibration. PSA. PSA to anyone with a penis. Gather round. Gather round. It's time to remove that old condom that you have in your wallet, in your wherever, called wishful thinking. Yeah. That's just been there for fucking ever. That's a lot of stuck energy, that wishful thinking. Darlings, it's time to replace it with it's really gonna happen. Pisces, part 2. Bonnie here reporting all things Pisces. We have all the cards on the table. What are you looking at? You know. Let's hear more. I think I'm going to pull from the emotion deck. Let's see what happens. Mic drop. All right, Pisces. You came closer than anyone. Let's hear more. Pisces. Pisces part 2. What is it? We both know I'm not the one for you. Let's hear about them. Oh my fucking God, they're a copycat? Some shit went down at the sex shop. Had some bad choices with a total fucking skank. Now this stuff is absolutely going through. Okay. Let's hear more. Okay. Now what are your emotions? Pisces? Message for Pisces. I know I crossed the line with you. I hide behind material things. I bury myself in work to forget about you. Oh my God, Pisces. Let's hear more. Message for Pisces. Well, usually it's Bonnie reporting all things Johnny. Okay? We have Bonnie reporting all things Johnny now. That's a past reading I did. Bonnie here reporting all things Johnny, where we caught up with all the Johns. See what's up? Yeah. Oh, shit. This might finally have happened. Bonnie reporting, I'll link that in the comments section. Bonnie reporting all things Johnny. Yeah, because guess what happened? It was Bonnie reporting all things Johnny. When it was John, well, Johnny Appleseed was out planting trees. John was hanging out with Matthew, Mark, and Luke. They weren't doing shit, really. But then the Johns, well, then there was Johnette the Rockette, that she got canned for kicking people in the face for trying to get the best spot on the line. It just didn't really vibe with the Rockettes' feel. Yeah, remember? Yeah, and then there was the Johns. The Johns. John number 1, 6, 8, 9, 10, 16, 22, 16 again, 32, and it kept with the Johns, who thought what was a good deal for $200, ended up with their wallets stolen, and then at the end of the day, a divorce. I think it finally fucking happened. So I'll link that down in the comments section. All right, well, let's hear more. Pisces. Message for Pisces. The resting tree. Patience and stillness. So I channeled that. I'll link it down in the comments section. It was Bonnie reporting all things Johnny. And then the Rockettes, they got John A. and everybody wins. Yeah. Cut. Okay. The Sun Dancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. Yeah. I'm not AI. I'm a real person. I'm not a Stepford wife. No, I'm just autistic and a lot of things come naturally. The Web Weaver. Synchronicity. Divine intelligence. Cause and effect. The Eyes of Beauty. Positive expectations and clarity. Nothing I've ever done with my channel has been AI. Except at the end, I have some like artistic things where I messed around with AI, but you know that that's like artistic. But nothing with like how I bring forth the message or anything like that has had any sort of AI enhancement or anything. All right. Final message. What's the final message for Pisces? Final message for Pisces. Whoa. Snail. I hear at the bottom of the deck. Deer. And then a split. And then a split. Monk's hood. All right, there's your message, Pisces. Make sure to check the comment section for your Starseed transmissions. The whole second I hear Ricken. I hear a Rickenbacker or Rickenbacker might mean something. I hear Ricket maybe? Or cricket? All right. Is that the rest of the messages? I hear I called it beforehand. A cast iron stove or I hear Piper. I hear Piper called me. All right. Well, that message might be for someone. All right. There's the message.